who do you have winning the NBA Finals? How many games? Who's your Finals MVP? What's the matchup that determines the outcome?
I have the Nuggets winning in 6 games. I just want to see the Jokic Bros party in South Beach. So that's my selfish reason behind that. This may shock you. I have Nikola Jokic winning MVP. And
What?
like I mentioned before, I think the big matchup is going to
Wild
be
pick.
Jokic. I think the big matchup is going to be Jokic versus Bam. I think the Heat don't have any other options other than Bam to throw at him. Bam has to take on that matchup. It's going to be a lot of stress on him. And I think Jokic is just too great to have one guy defend him the same way for an entire series, especially when that guy is probably a little undersized against him. So yeah, I think Denver pulls it off. The nerds throwing their calculators in the air in celebration, and the Jokic Bros are going to break South Beach, and I can't wait.
I don't want to be anywhere near South Beach when the Jokic Bros are there celebrating. Jay, who wins? How many games? Finals MVP? What's the matchup?
I'm going to do it again. I'm going to do it again. No matter how many times the Heat teach me to take them and never doubt them, I cannot trust them to win this matchup. It's going to be Denver in 6. It's going to be Denver in 6. Jokic is going to just pick them apart. Murray, they're not going to be able to slow him down too much. I just don't see how they can do it. I don't. They're going to make me look so stupid. Mm-hmm. I know it. I know Caleb Martin will probably average like 25 points a game on 70% shooting, and Jimmy will have 48 in one game and foul out Jokic in 25 minutes. Mm-hmm. And Spoelstra will be up there wearing his finals championship T-shirt, talking about the lessons he's going to teach his kids about perseverance from this season. But me, no matter how many times they teach me to buy in, I can't do it. I can't.
Yeah. All right, my turn. There are times where you have to look at yourself in the mirror and wonder, do you have conviction or not? Right. And I like to think of myself as someone who has conviction. And then I look at every matchup in this series and I'm just like, they got no answer for Jokic. I oddly enough do think this is going to sound stupid, and maybe you can clip this and it's going to end up looking even dumber. I actually think you can kind of take advantage of Aaron Gordon with Kevin Love on both ends of the floor, of just like, he's just in the way. I would make him shoot corner threes all fucking day. Like, oh, you want to beat us with threes? Go ahead, go stand in that corner. Kevin Love's gonna be right here taking a charge, right? Like, he's gonna be right here. He'll help them on the boards, assuming Denver misses. He throws outlet passes. He spreads the floor, which means Aaron Gordon can't help down.
Going to be so mad.
Ah, fuck it. Who cares? They're always mad at me anyway. Like said already on Twitter. Look, it's gonna
Kevin Love is gonna get a DNP again.
He also may not fucking play. I don't know. I just, in my head, it like makes sense where I'm like, I can see like that being something that Spoelstra pulls, and we're like, Spo's done it again. How did that happen? There is no stopping Jokic in this series. There's no stopping Jokic in any series in this playoffs, but especially this one. They don't have the size. Jamal Murray is playing, I think, better basketball than even the bubble. I know the numbers are not saying that, but in the sense of like his decision-making on both ends of the floor, phenomenal. And he doesn't have the, whatever the adjusted numbers are that the bubble and no fans and all that stuff would help your numbers at. Like, he's playing the best basketball I've ever seen him play. Like, in front of crowds, I guess I should say. He's been unbelievable. Bruce Brown, once they got Bruce Brown and KCP, I started taking them seriously as a contender, because that is like, those are just guys that I want as role players on my team. And so, unfortunately, everything tells me that the Denver Nuggets are going to win this series.
However,
I believe in Heat culture. I believe in Jimmy Butler. I don't believe in Bam Adebayo. I don't believe in half these role players anymore. It's Jimmy and it's Caleb Martin and it's Gabe Vincent and Kevin Love, I guess. I still don't know why I said that or why that's in my head, but Kevin Love, I guess, if he actually plays.
Tyler Hero?
I would, if I was Jimmy, I would break Tyler Hero's hand again. I don't think that's a good idea in this series. You know what the reason was? I was actually going to pick Denver and like surprise everybody. Like, oh, he went against the Heat. And then Jay picked Denver. And whenever Jay doubts the Heat, they come through. So Denver, don't come for me. Go after that guy. That guy right there in the box. I don't know if that's showing up on the screen, but the guy I'm pointing to in my Zoom setup is Jay King. Go after that guy because he picked against the Heat. So I'm picking the Heat because that tends to work out for me. Except that time they got swept in the first round against the Bucks and Bryn Forbes outscored
You know what?
Jimmy Butler.
You talk about conviction. It doesn't sound like you have any conviction. It sounds like you are,
Oh, really?
are couching your pick. You are out
kinda
here
does. I
blaming it
can't
on
lie.
me instead of saying it yourself. You're
Hold
saying that one of the biggest
Hold
reasons
up.
is that Kevin Love.
I know it sounds
Kevin
dumb,
Love
doesn't it? It sounds
is taking
fucking stupid.
advantage of Aaron Gordon.
It's just what a wild thing to say in 2023. What a wild, like, just doesn't make any sense.
You don't sound like a man with conviction. I'm not gonna lie.
I painted a picture of misdirection, Jay. I'm always picking the Heat. Are you kidding me? It's Heat culture all day, every day. Jimmy Butler's gonna yell, "I fucking own you," and he's gonna give timeout signals, and he's gonna, guarantee. You know what? At 2-5 this season, he told Sam Amick, "We're winning the fucking championship." I believe him. I believe in Jimmy Butler.